Hello everyone, this is Wicked Fox. Today we're going to do Presage. We're going to do Presage Ultimate, which is the hardest, and we're going to be around 40 power under, and I'm doing it with randoms. These are people I do not know. We're not communicating, but at least you get an idea on how it works. That way, if you've never done it before, you'll kind of know where the levers are, where you got to go. Just follow where I'm going, and you kind of get an idea of what it looks like on Ultimate. You know, there is a lot of people is not as high as power as I am, so they probably don't get that experience. But you know, to me, there's really no difference, except for you kind of got to make a pretty much harder. Everything's got to be 40-50 power level difference. You know, and it's just depending on what you want to choose. So you got to get that scale all the way up to at least a B plus. That way you get your stuff. If you don't, you're not going to get your stuff. You're going to get crappy, and it'll be doing it for nothing.
I'm receiving you, Guardian.
So this is where you spawn in. If one person goes left, there's no need for all you guys to go over there. You're just taking a chance of everyone running into each other and then you falling off. As you can see, we only got one revive. That's it.
This ship is Cabal. I have a duty to its crew.
What you do is just wait here at the door, play on your phone, do whatever until he goes all the way around. As soon as he goes all the way around, you'll open the door. There is a lever. Now, he could, if he didn't know what to do, he could actually go past you, not open the door, and then that would really screw everything up. And you guys, you're just going to be sitting out there, and he's going to be sitting there. He'll die soon because he ain't going to solo this.
I see him pawing at the air for hours.
You can see there's 27 minutes on the clock.
There's another alignment tomorrow. Maybe I can slip the hangar and get lost before anyone notices. I know a few Guardians who might want to hear what I've seen.
And you can kind of watch him as you can kind of get that little see-through where he's going, so you can see the names to the wall, and you can kind of get an idea of where, you know, where he is. So the lever's right there, right by the door. All right, now that we're in here, you shoot this. Allows you to go through this, so you can't go through it unless you shoot it. See the little timer? You got like 13 seconds in the top center. Now you can go through. Otherwise, you can see as it gives you like a burn, an ice burn. Then you're going to make your way up top here. Watch out for the bar. There is a bar right there above your head. Drop down here. You got to go in here first because there is a lever. All the way at the very end, there's a lever you pull. Shoot this. The reason why you're going to shoot it because you need to get on this side and you need to go through. This is all ice right here. There'd be an ice wall like I ran into last time. Alright, and you just make through here. Sometimes if you're like a warlock and stuff like that, it gets a little difficult on some of those jumps because it's like you just don't glide straight, you know, and sometimes they put little things that you could hit your head on and drop down. Watch out for these little exploders. Remember, we're 40 light levels underneath. Now, if you come up here, there's going to be a little lever. Somebody already pulled it. Now, the reason why I went down here is because there's this to shoot. He didn't stay down here to shoot. He must have not have known. But there's a lever on the other side right here. He pulls that lever. This door won't open until I shoot that. Now, the same thing that I shot is going to be the same thing that you're going to shoot on the floor. As soon as he opens this right there, that little lever, there's going to be on the floor, you're going to see those little glowing things. Make sure you shoot those. And there's a few of them, maybe like 4 or so. Got to watch out for these little exploders. Remember, you only have one revive until you can get more. Okay, there's a hole in the floor. Once you shot all 4 or 5, whatever it is, there's quite a few of them. Remember, the door is closing, so it will crush you if you don't shoot them all. Now here, you just want to clear out the room. Watch out for those little spiders. You can see those little spiders. Sometimes hard to see, and they'll ruin your day because they'll just blow up on you and kill you. So once you kill everything in this room, you'll get some more lives out of this room as well. Because I believe there's 2 that you got to kill that give you extra life. Or extra lives. There's 2 snipers on the very back, one on the right corner and one on the left. That's where you saw my life going down. Watch out for these that they put. So there's a sniper I just hit right there on the top right. He's frozen. Got the Seraphine right there, Haze. That's a gun I want, but I want the right perks. Now here's the Overload. As soon as you kill him, you get 2, so we got revives now too. Now you just make your way through here into the next room. There's nothing that's going to harm you in this area, except for if somebody shoots one of the barrels. Those barrels, see that yellow barrel? There's one down there. As long as somebody shoots it at you, it won't kill you unless you were low life. I like to come up top here. The reason why is, see, there's snipers up there and they can really mess with you. So if I take these guys out while they're down there, it really helps them out. Because they're dealing with enough down there with a lot of ads. You got these here shooting at you and you're trying to hide. Now that they're gone, I'll come back down here. And you see you got another overload right here. That'll give us another life. So you can start making a lot of lives throughout as long as you don't die. Mostly I like to use my abilities. This is where building is very good. I do most of my damage through my build rather than my weapons. As you can see, I have a lot of freeze. You know, so I have a way to stop all those vandals coming at me. See, I got my abilities back. Get this guy off one of my guys. I don't want him dying, take one of the lives. Now you can see up top there is another guy over there. And I got my abilities to throw more shurikens. So I got my super, I can use it. There's nothing really we have to worry about right now. I've done this with no HUD, 50 below, 40 below. All right, now that we cleared this room,
Seems Callus has fled.
just make your jumps over here.
States, Emperor Callus
So when people are that close,
his
that's
shadow
where you
broods.
die. You know, somebody is jumping underneath you and bounce off their head because they were trying to race you. Yeah, that's one of the downfalls. People trying to
The Emperor is gone.
get past you and then they're slower than you. Now you can't get past them. You're like, dude, just you're gonna be that slow. Go behind me.
Here or elsewhere. He did not simply vanish.
So, Guardian, go be you. Destroy variable.
All right, so here's the door. There's levers that you pull. You're gonna come through here. This is where the ice is, where it's an ice wall that burns you. There'll be a lever right here, right where these are exploding. You'll see it right there. And then what you're gonna do is, now that that's pulled, there's gonna continue to shoot right there at the wall. Now you can jump up here, and there's two levers, one to let you out the door, and one to open this door. Now that I got the buff, you can see there's 8 seconds right in the center. I went through that ice shield wall. Now you gotta clear out this room. Got a lot of exploders. Not really anything tough, just as long as you don't go in there, you know, aggressively, you'll be fine. Problem is that when you go in aggressively, there's a lot of things that explode and you can get stuck and make a bad decision. So just be patient. We got like 16 minutes and 46 seconds now. It's a lot of time. We're not really rushed on time at all. See, there's a lever right behind me. See it right there on the wall. Activate that. Now, where Phoenix is, there's a thing, another door that opens up, and there's going to be like a little machine gun in there. You shoot the machine gun. He's going to shoot the little thing that has electricity. It opens up that door. Now that I have the buff, you can see in the top center, I got 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4. Come down here, allow me to go through the ice wall. You can see right here where the glowing is. That's what you want to shoot. Come straight ahead. It'll be to your left right here. Watch out for this guy. You come through the ice shield wall that you can't see right there, but there'll be a wall there you won't be able to go through unless you had that buff. Now you shoot this buff again, and you come straight through here. Because that opened up that door that you wouldn't be able to go through. Alright, now you gotta clear out this room. Same thing, there's like 2 ogre guys here. As you can see, we got 6 revives now. And if we beat this, you'll see 5 tiers. Like I said, this is the hardest content. Here's the lever right here. And just so you know, mostly everything is going to be on the opposite side of the map. So like, there's the door. So there's one more. He's got to shoot all the way at the other end. He's going to shoot that little electrode. Opens this door. Now that I got the buff. As you can see, everything is like far away because they want you to run. You just come through here. This is kind of like the last part for the boss. You don't have to shoot that one thing that's there because you're going to have to come back to it anyways, or at least one of you guys are going to have to come back to it. You can all 3 come back to it, or you can just do it, you know, Just one. And I'll tell you in a second here. Making it hard to do the thing because he's in my way. Trying to do it safely because obviously, you know, they can kill you pretty easily. See that? See a little electric thing right there? You shoot that. That's going to allow that door to be open, which is that one right there. There's a machine gun in there is what killed him. Now I could go back there and get the buff and then run through the other door on the other side, or I can sit here and wait and let him come around. That way we're not running, you know, into each other and all that kind of stuff. Because and you could fall off sometimes. There's things that are when you jump back, you hit a bar and you fall to your death. There's no reason to take the extra death, you know, when it's so easy because you're going to get a buff right here.
You can't blame yourself for every single guardian of Cyrus.
There it is, the door open, and there's a lever inside here. You come through here where he did. See the lever's right there on the right side. And you shoot this, go through the last ice barrier. Come down here, and this is where you're going to do the boss fight. And there's multiple phases you can see. It's the first phase. Every little line that you see in there is like a phase. So you got one right now, and then there'll be 3 more. I could use my abilities right here to do more damage, but it's so easy. It was such a small little... I was trying to save it right here because, like I said, I'm not communicating with them, and I wanted to keep them safe because there's going to be a lot of things spawning in there, and if they're not aware, they could die really fast. See, like that guy? He died real quick up there, taken alive. It's not what I wanted to happen. We still got 5 lives, so we're in the good, but there's still a lot more to go because you got to take them down 3 more times. And depending on how much damage you can do, there's a lot of things that can kill you as well. Here's one of the levers. On the opposite side, there's going to be a same other lever you got to hit. So there's 3 levers you got to hit. That was one. See, this guy, he could have been doing the other lever, but he's just following me. See that when it's blue, you can come down here. If it's red, you can't. The other guy, see, he died again. Now we got 4 live. Now this is going to turn hot. As soon as you get him, his bar all the way down to that next little tiny little line where it's cut, then you're going to have to deal with the fire thing. It will kill you down here, so you got to jump back up. That's the reason why a lot of times we stay in this corner right here. See where it turns red? Now you got to jump up. This guy's doing the same thing again where they're all going to spawn in there. Hopefully he doesn't die and take another life. But I'm trying to freeze him so that way, there, like he died again. Now when he revives, he's going to take another life, it'll be 3. So, you know, try not to like take lives because you might need those. You know, just stick with your team. I mean, you got 10 minutes, 35 seconds. That's way more enough time to take out this boss. I love when they add these little features here where you get super, because that's going to help me do damage to the boss. I like to save that for the boss, not for the little vandals. See how it's red? Can't go down there. Now that it's blue, I can come down. Throw my super here at him. Use a couple of my abilities. I'm stuck because of him. Might as well just come back down here all the way to the other side. And then keep an eye on that bar too, because you got that middle bar. Once it hits that little slit area, it's going to turn red again. And you know what happens when it's red? You're going to die down there. Now I'm trying to clear these out for them while they're doing that. Otherwise, they're going to come up here and they're going to deal with these. If they're low life, they're going to get shot, die real quick. So it was just best for me to just kill these. Now they'll be coming up right now. Trying to kill these before that guy takes another life. See, those are little spiders. That's what's getting them killed. They're hard to see. You know, and they blow up on you, and then, you know, it's not much you can do about it. You didn't see him, you didn't see him. So since he's going to grab that one, I'm going to come over here and grab this one. There's no need for both of us to try to grab and activate it. Alright, now there's a center one right there to my left. You go in there, there's one Vandal in there, and then there's a lever. You start burning when you go in there, but you have enough time to hold the lever, and then all of a sudden the room cools down. So, in case you're not aware of it, you know, you have enough time. It's like you hold square on it, and the lever comes down. Once the lever is pulled, it cools down, and it'd be like right here. It's just cool to the touch. Now you can stay down here as long as you want, so you kill the boss. Because this is the last cycle of it. Almost dead. We have 7 minutes and 47 seconds left, so we're all good. Now that we have beaten it, we had 3 lives left. Perfect. You can see it shows you where to go. Just come in here. We did it on ultimate. Did it with people I don't even know, so it wasn't that tough. There we go. Look at the 5 tier. We got the mint retrograde. 5 tier, baby. So that gives you a rough draft. I'll do another one too where I hit more of the levers. That way you can kind of see. But I wanted to kind of give you a rough, you know, draft of what you're doing. 94 kills right here. All right. Hope this kind of helped you out. Love you guys. Bye.